Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-August reading. So this reading will be for the last few weeks of August going into the beginning of September. So I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your August has been good so far. In front of us we've got the Oracle books, the books from the Oracle decks I'm going to be using for today's reading. And I'll let you know the meditation that came through that I did for your sign, as I've done for each of the signs before the reading. So the first thing I picked up on during the meditation was driving. It turned out to be like a massive lorry, truck, and the word 18-wheeler came to mind. The wheels stood out like just loads of wheels on this big lorry truck. Then I got the words precious cargo. Someone could be pregnant, finding out they're pregnant. That's something that came up with that, the words precious cargo. But also it's in terms of the lorry carrying precious cargo as well. Something else that came in with this lorry was sand, like bags of sand. Well, sand for protection, bags of sand. And then what came in was something about a flood in terms of the bags of sand, preparation, a barricade. I saw sand, the bags of sand around a house, like a barricade and protection, like if there was a flood or something. And then just this concept of sitting and waiting. So that was all of the meditation that could be relevant in itself for someone. We'll see if it comes into the reading somehow. It has for most of the other readings. The meditations have been relevant to the reading, but we'll see if it is or if it's just something within itself. Anyway, let's get started on your reading. So we're going to get a message from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck first of all. So what do we need to know for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising for mid-August going into the beginning of September? So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, please. What do we need to know? I think, is that one or two? I think it's just one. You've got Queen Ya Asantewa, level up. That is making me think of pressure. Sorry, I wasn't even thinking that then. I was thinking, see, I've lost my train of thought now. Preparation, there we go, and protection as well. But more so the preparation. So I'll put that there and I'll get your tarot cards out. Is it blurry? I'll get your tarot cards out and then read from the book. I'm not sure what this is, this thing here. And I don't know if it says it in the little book I've got. There is a book that the creator wrote, a big book, but in the actual pack you just get a small book. I'm not sure what this is actually. I need to check into that. But when I think the reason I said precious cargo is because I was looking at that. So yeah, let's see what else is in the book for you, and then we'll get the tarot cards out, then we'll see what's in the book. Why is this still blurred? Okay. So tarot cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. On the screen, I think the camera's moved, so it looks like it's at a weird angle, and I can be a bit anal about stuff like that, but I'm going to leave it. Right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. That is a lot. I will take... Okay, I'm getting to take these here. So you've got the Fool and the Star. Okay, that's a nice combination. Take these here. Judgment, Nine of Swords, and we just need like one more. Yeah, this thing has moved. I'm going to pause it because it's doing my head in, so it'll just be a second for you. Okay, I think that's made a difference. It was just driving me nuts. It looked really bent. Let's just get one more card for you. I think that preparation thing is quite significant actually. You've got the Page of Wands now as well. Okay, so as I say, let's look in the book, because leveling up is where you're moving up to the next level, isn't it? So you would probably need to prepare for that. So that's 39. If I can find it. And I think this, I was just looking at the numbers. So 9 plus 3 is 12, 2 plus 1 is 3. That is the number of like It can be a creative number, like a number of manifestation, because it's connected to the Empress and the Three of Wands in the tarot. The Three of Pentacles, it's where you're bringing things together. But there's intentions involved there, and then creation. So that comes into the whole preparation thing as well. So she's the goddess of leveling up. She's a bush element, which I guess is the equivalent to Pentacles. It says Queen Ya Asantewa was a mother, farmer, and the warrior queen who led the war of the Golden Stool. Okay, that's what it is, the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the regent's Kra, life force energy. That is precious cargo, isn't it? Life force energy is precious cargo. So the guidance says, raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. I like that, because the Fools there are talking about leaps. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. The declaration says, divine timing is on my side. There may be something that feels like destiny here. With that star card, the Fool, and even the Judgment card as well, there's just a bit of a feeling of destiny in some way, shape or form. So let's get the clarifiers out on this and see what's happening. And I guess when you're leveling up, you are back to beginner mindset, aren't you? Because you're going from one level to a new level, and you're having to learn as you go. You've got the Fool there, the Page of Wands as well. What do we need to know about the Fool and the Star? Yeah. Two of Swords, Nine of Cups. What else? Five of Cups. All right, we've got the Lovers, which I feel needs to be up, and the Moon. Okay, doesn't surprise me that the Moon is there, because even if you are leveling up, you can't, and you're on a new path or another level or whatever, stepping stone on your path, you don't know exactly what's going to happen, do you? You've got the Two of Swords there, the Moon there, those are the unknowns. I think you may be leveling up out of this Five of Cups, but we'll get something for that. So what do I want to get? I want to get something for the Moon. It feels like where you wouldn't know what work is involved or what's involved. And how you're going to feel about it as well, if it's going to be fulfilling. Feel like they both need to be up. King of Pentacles, the World. It feels like with that King of Pentacles, it's like, you know, there's more growth involved. Well, actually with the King of Pentacles and the World, because that's growth and a new cycle as well. You know there's going to be growth involved, and that it's a new cycle, but you don't know all of the work that's going to be involved and how you'll feel about it and those kind of things. Let's just get something for the Two of Swords, because let's see if it's two truths or if you have to make... I guess the decision, if you're making a decision, it's to do with having a leap of faith, isn't it, with the Fool being there? Like, the question is coming in as, are you going to follow your destiny? Yeah, it's like you don't know enough. It may be something that it kind of... You have an intuitive knowing that something feels right. But you can't tell exactly what's going to happen. So, like, say if it was you were leveling up into a new job, a job that really felt... One moment, please. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. It's the school holidays, and yeah, I'm not used to recording when my child is home, but he's home at present, and you know, they interrupt sometimes. It's okay. Right, so I was talking about lost my train of thought now. Something, okay, so I think I was giving the example of a job. So if you were leveling up into a new job that felt like it was really the right thing for you, even that can feel like it's destined for you to a certain degree. and you know that it feels like the right thing to do, but you don't know everything that's involved as you're going to do it. And the choice is to make, are you going to take a leap of faith towards that destiny? If not a job, a relationship, or just something in general that has the potential. I think it's where you feel there's something that's going to be very satisfying about it, or it just, I don't know, there's just something that feels good about it. And I suppose you feel connected to it as well with the Lovers there. Why is the Five of Cups there, please? So we've got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. There's an element here of leveling up out of heartbreak. If it's a relationship, what else is under here actually? You could be starting a new relationship. That's one thing that could be happening. Like you've met someone new, you feel a connection, it feels good. You don't know how it's going to go, obviously, if it's a new relationship. In the past, you may have suffered heartbreak in previous relationships. Maybe there wasn't equal give and take and it fell apart because of that. Because if there's not equal give and take, there's not a solid foundation to begin with. So it's definitely going to fall apart. If not a relationship, yes, it could be that you've had an old job and there was just a lot of stress and drama and disappointment around that and it just wasn't balanced. If not that, there could be something with family members. Anything, as we say, it's a general reading, so you take it as it resonates. Even your path, actually, your spiritual path as well. You could have gone through some sort of disappointment or heartbreak or imbalances on your spiritual path previously, but it's an opportunity now where it feels right to take a leap of faith into the next level, whatever the next level is for you. So let's move these out of the way. And the Judgment card for me can come up as a calling, like answering the call, but with it being in reverse, that's where, to me, there's the decision is being made whether or not to do it. Just bear with me, I need a drink, I'm losing my voice. So yeah, it's a calling, but you haven't necessarily answered it just yet. You're in the decision phase. I might have to pause and have a really good cough because my voice is going. Right, so let's do the Judgment card next for you. I feel like saying as well, it just might be a new phase in your life overall for someone. Pregnancy, I mean, we haven't seen the Empress yet, but pregnancy, I mentioned pregnancy earlier, that could be involved here, where someone could be becoming a parent for the first time or for the second time or third time. Somebody could be an older parent, either a first time older parent or where you've already had your kids and they've all grown up and then you start again. Or somebody could be a very young parent. It could go many different ways. But let's look at the Judgment card. Six of Cups. I feel like that Four of Cups was next, or should be next. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. There's the Empress. I think I felt her energy lingering around. And then you've got the Death card. I am going to have to stop and have a cough because my throat is really feeling weird at the minute, so bear with me. Okay, Sagittarius, so there is some kind of doubt here. I may get a sub-clarifier for the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups, but there may be a bit of doubt here. It could be that there's a second chance, because Judgment can be a second chance, and then obviously you've got the Six of Cups, so there's a bit of history there. You've got the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the Death card. That is a big opportunity for something that can be abundant. Again, there can be a shitload of growth with this and massive transformation as well. And there is something about it that is in line with your truth, or you feel that you'll be somehow expressing your truth with this or living your truth. But what's the doubt? To be honest, what is the doubt? I mean, I know the unknown. It could just be the fact that it's the unknowns that are scary. With the Four of Cups, it's where nothing satisfies someone. So maybe there is a bit of doubt about whether, although it feels right, you're not sure if it will be fulfilling long term. Let's look. There can even be fears actually around You know, that better the devil you know energy, that can come in as well, where you kind of feel safer where you already are than to pursue a new path. But let's look at the Six of Cups. So strength, the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles. Let's get one more for that. Okay, I think for the most part, this is something where you've thought about it for a very long time, and it's just that you may not have had the courage in the past to go for it. So it might be a long-held dream or decision you've wanted to make. But with that Queen of Pentacles, she feels like someone she's comfortable. Again, that devil, better the devil you know energy. You may have been comfortable where you already are, but you may be comfortable, but there might not be any more growth or evolution. And it's like, well, now you're at a phase in your life where it's time to graduate from that. You can't stay from that forever. You need to graduate and go into the next phase of things, whatever that is for you. Four of Cups. Hierophant. So it was going to be down. Okay. Queen of Wands and Five of Wands. Again, the Hierophant is giving me the better the devil you know energy. Of staying where you feel safe. Queen of Wands, she would be someone that goes for her desires. She goes for what she wants, and it's like you have the potential to do that and be that, but there's that kind of feeling of, oh, but I'm not sure, I'm not certain. Five of Wands is possibly interference from others. Maybe people have put doubts in your mind, and that's kind of kept you held back, where you thought, oh, I really want to do this, I really want to go for this, and then you might have had others' opinions, and then that puts the doubt in, and it's like, oh, I don't know now. They make a good point. Maybe it's not a good idea to kind of move forward and level up. Ten of Pentacles. And as I said, there's a whole destiny vibe here. Because I said there's a whole destiny vibe here, there's something here that there's a legacy element to it that would feel, if you do it, it will feel like, oh yes, this is part of my legacy. This is what I want to leave behind and be remembered for or by. On the other hand, if it's not, if this isn't that for you, well, it could be both actually. It can be that this leap of faith has the potential to create a legacy for you, or for you to create a legacy. But it can also be, again, the energy of, oh yeah, but I've built my security where I am, and I've been committed to this, and I need to stick to this, and I think it's better if I stick to where I am. I don't want to throw a spanner in the works or rock the boat, because if you try to start anew, things can go wrong. It's that can be that kind of energy as well. But the calling is there. It's just whether you decide you want to answer it or not. It's a call to truth, creation, expression, transformation. So Nine of Swords is, obviously the Nine of Swords upright is anxiety. Let's see what else comes out for that. You may be trying to get out of the feeling of anxiety to make your choice and to make a move. So yeah, the Eight of Swords, again, it's struggling to take action, make the decision. I think you want to get out of it. The Sun's there. I really think you want to get out of it. You could even be working your way out of that now, to be honest, out of a sense of anxiety. That one. Yeah, it's working your way out of feeling stuck. Yeah, to take action with that King of Wands. Yeah, because you want to be fulfilled. And the only way that's going to happen is if things change. If you make a change, that will help to change things. If you stay where you are, I don't think it's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Let's look at the Page of Wands. So that's like the readiness and the preparation, it feels like, to do this leveling up. Knight of Cups. So you're in touch, I'd say you're in touch with your feelings and you know how you feel about this. It's just in terms of knowing that it feels like it would be something that's good for you and that would be emotionally fulfilling and satisfactory. The Devil, there's the fears and whatever it is that holds you back. We've got that Five of Wands back again, the interference, but I think you're trying to stop that from getting to you. You might be trying to shut that out at this point because you don't want that getting to you and messing up your plans and getting in your head. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you want the new opportunity. Right, Two of Cups is in reverse. Why is it in reverse? I'm getting the word disconnect with that. Disconnect. Okay, Two of Cups. Why is that there, please? Why is there a disconnect? Strength. The World, Strength, the King of Pentacles. Are you going to have to leave people behind to do this? Or do you feel that if you do it, you'll be misunderstood? I think that's what comes to mind here. But it's your choice. It's your choice, and you have to have the courage to take the reins in your life, don't you? And get on with it. Build what you got to build. But yeah, you may be having to leave people behind to do this. It's like this is a solo, not to say that people won't be there along the way, but obviously for the most part, the choice, the journey, the path, it's you're on it, it's solo for the most part. And as I say, I think you're trying to get past the feelings of any interference, any fears, any anxiety, because you really want that new opportunity. I feel like I need to get something for the Devil. Let's have a look. You might have a little bit of fear about your capability with the Magician and the Page of Cups, and being vulnerable as well. You may also have fears about, I mean, we've established that there's probably interference, and you may have others saying that you shouldn't do it as well, and there's going to be a disconnect. So fears around support involved as well. Seven of Swords, it feels risky. And you may be keeping these thoughts to yourself as well, your doubts, your fears, even what you're wanting to do. You might try and try to keep it to yourself now, rather. You might have mentioned it before, but if once you get any little inkling of someone trying to put you off, you might decide, oh no, I'm not going to say anything again. I'm just going to keep it to myself until I figure it out. Let's get you cards for the future, potential future energies for this. So potential future for Sagittarius. Three of Wands, Six of Cups, and let's get a card of guidance from the tarot. I love that it's the Empress. The Six of Cups has come up twice, hasn't it? So there could be kids involved, something with kids here as well. I mean, I've mentioned it already about pregnancy and the Empress. I can see the advice here, and even with, to be honest, all of this can be considered to be creative energy anyway. As advice from the Empress, it's to use your creative energy, your creative powers, your ability to create abundance and to make this work. Use that. Focus on that. Nurture yourself and nurture whatever it is you want to put your heart into and what you want to do. And then as a future energy with the Three of Wands, let's see what else that tells us. Three of Wands and Six of Cups. Oh, okay. That might be where you actually do end up investing in this and taking whatever action needs to be taken, and then you just await the results of it. Three of Wands, Ace of Swords. Either that, or you just become very, very clear about everything and what you want to do and what the intentions are that you want to set. Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, one more, Seven of Cups. Okay, let me get one for the Nine of Wands and Seven of Cups. I think you're going to leave the struggle behind, whether the struggle is just your own thoughts and worries and feelings about how things are going to turn out, or if it's any opposition from others. You're going to leave that behind. You're going to walk away from that and choose your path, go towards that. The Six of Pentacles for me and the Two of Pentacles is where you give to the situation and do what you have to do. I've already said clarity with the Ace of Swords, becoming clear about what your intentions are and taking action, possibly. But yeah, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, that's where you put the effort in, where you give to the situation and you just, that's the day-to-day, isn't it, of doing it. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, let me just get something for that. Justice. I think if there are still any doubts about whether it is worth doing this or if it is a dream worth pursuing or anything like that, the Justice card coming up is saying, yes, it is. It definitely is. And I think maybe you know that as well. You get to the point where you actually become clear on that and you realise that. Temperance, Five of Pentacles. Let's get one under that. You may still feel it's a little bit of a risk, but I think you're gonna be fearless, as I've said about 1,000,000 times this month in readings. I think you're gonna feel fear. You may feel the fears and just do it anyway, because you know that it's worth it, and it feels right. It feels destined, even. So let's have a little look at the Empress. I've already said it's about using your creative ability, whether it's literally creative or just the concept of being able to bring things to life or to breathe life into something. For someone, I feel like saying you understand that you can be a good mother or parent, that you can do this. So for the Empress, please. Seven of Swords, High Priestess, Page of Cups keeps coming out, doesn't it? And that is a creative energy, the World. Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think, as I say, it's just trusting yourself overall, trusting yourself that you can do this, you have the ability, you can level up, you can bring everything together. So I'm going to get you a final card of guidance from Postcards from Spirit. Final card of advice from the Postcards from Spirit deck. That was really fast. Right, you have this one. Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides if not more to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. So one takeaway from this, just one, obviously you take it as it's relevant to you, is that whole thing, if you've had any interference or anyone in your ear that you're concerned where those opinions have put you off or anything, it's, you know, everybody's got freedom of choice and free will, haven't they? Well, we'd like to think they do. I know sometimes that's not always the case, but even if others don't agree with what you want to do, it's up to you to decide if you feel it's the right thing for you, isn't it, really? Yeah, okay. I'll leave it there for you, Sagittarius. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that the rest of August goes really well for you. Yep, and other than that, just take care.